Mark Kordvani writes, firstly, I'm very impressed with John's spot-on prediction for Dawn of the Planet of the Apes' domestic opening weekend box office results. Guardians of the Galaxy is predicted to make at least 60,000 opening weekend. What do you say, over or under? I believe it'll make less. It looks great, but I think people are marveled out at this point, being the 4th Marvel movie this summer. Do you think being a Marvel film could hurt GOTG?
Well, if it comes in under 60,000, heads are going to roll.
Don't you mean 60 million?
Guardians of the Galaxy opens to $60,000.
Right. Like,
That's
the world explodes,
Pratt
all
jumps
comic
off
book
building.
movies canceled. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to assume you meant 60 million. And the 60 million is a really interesting. I think that is actually a really, really good line for this. Look, there's a lot of buzz about Guardians of the Galaxy. I know a number of us at this table saw the 17-minute preview. I sat right beside you, actually, for the 17-minute preview. We saw that in Hollywood. And it was wonderful. Like, it was everything in the tone that I hoped a Guardians of the Galaxy movie would be. There's certainly more buzz for it right now than I thought there would be, but let's still keep in mind, these are completely unknown. A lot of people like to say, well, Iron Man was not unknown. Will you please stop with that?
Yeah.
Was he Batman famous amongst non-comic book fans? No, but everybody knew who Iron Man was. Guardians of the Galaxy, there are comic book fans who have no idea who the Guardians of the Galaxy are. So, and you've got the talking tree and the walking tree, the talking raccoon. It's strange. So, 60 million I'm going to go over on the 60 million. I'm actually going to elevate my initial thoughts because I'm hearing more and more people talk about it. I'm actually going to go 70. And if they do hit 70, you bet your ass there's going to be parties at Disney if they hit 70 on this. But that's just my impression. Jermaine, you've been following the tracking on this. Where do you think it's going to come in?
The tracking is 60, which is where the reader got it, not 60,000. I honestly, I think that is a really interesting number. It's like a Vegas over-under because it's perfect.
Right.
I'm going to go under just because while the movie geeks, people who watch the show, read the websites and stuff, are very excited for it, I talked to some of my friends who are not in that world, and they were very confused. Not even about the characters. They're confused about, like, well, when does this take place with Iron Man? Are we going to see Iron Man? Is Thor? Where is that?
I say drop those friends immediately. Never talk to them again. That's just my little.
It's not a bad idea. But so they were very confused, and I was like, "Well, phase 3," and then they just phased out, you know. So I think the X factor here is how good is this movie going to be? Because if it's good, 60 million doesn't matter. It can make 40 million, and then it's going to make 25 and 18. It's going to have really strong legs because August isn't particularly competitive after that.
Well, see, that's one of the key things, right? It's like one of the advantages of coming out near the end of the summer. One of the disadvantages is that a lot of steam has run out by then. But one of the advantages is you don't have any other major blockbusters opening within your window in the next coming weeks. The potential, if it's as good as the 17 minutes made it look, the potential for it to have legs to drop maybe 42% for week 1 to week 2, and then keep that growing. This movie could make a lot of money, but Feige is looking long term. They understand they don't need Guardians of the Galaxy to make $1 billion. They're thinking about Guardians of the Galaxy 2 making $1 billion. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 making $1 billion. Anyway, Schnepp, what do you think about this over/under number?
I said it like earlier this week or last week. At some point on this show, 100 million is what I say. It's going to it's going to beat Godzilla. You're all going to go see it because I think it's going to be awesome. I didn't see the 17 minutes. I'm just trying to savor it. I don't want it any more ruined than I've seen enough trailers. I'm in 100%. I'm just hoping everyone else is like, look, go see the Rocket Raccoon, go see Groot. You know, it's like, that's kind of exciting to me. All these brand new characters, a brand new universe. They're introducing the entire Marvel cosmic universe in this one movie. It's not just the Guardians. They've got the Nova Corps. If you're a sweaty nerd, you got to see this movie. You know, this is the introduction to all the stuff we've always wanted our whole lives, ever since we were kids. So don't fail.
Yeah. Alicia?
I think it'll probably go under 60 million because what Jermaine was saying, there's just not much pre-awareness. I think they've done a great job in marketing it now that it doesn't seem so strange that there's a raccoon in a tree. But for the average moviegoer, they'd look at the poster and they wouldn't really know many of the stars involved.
Why do you guys hate me?
They wouldn't know anything.
Why are you all against me? Look at that poster. That's like Star Wars.
I want you to be
Like,
right.
if I was a little kid and I saw that, I'd be like, that's like my Star Wars.
Yeah, for
Come
us
on.
it looks really cool. I think it'll probably make
for
like,
little kids, it's even cooler.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Star Wars made like what? How like $30,000 opening weekend or something? I mean, it's
Yeah.
a different
Once
time.
again, destroying my dreams.
I think it will get better. Word of mouth will spread. Something I'm interested in, though, is how it does overseas, because usually that's where they rely on pre-awareness the most.
Yeah, and like I said, I think Disney is less worried about what the box office does on this one. They're thinking
Right,
long term with
right.
this. And I will admit, I feel a little guilty admitting this, but very happy at the same time. I'm booked to see Guardians of the Galaxy 3 times before it opens. I am booked and confirmed
Bam.
for 3 separate screenings of Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm that excited about it.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.